What does an expert witness do in a personal injury case? Well, expert witness help jurors, if it's a jury trial, or judges, if it's not a jury trial, understand scientific and technical evidence and information that an average person like me would not be familiar with during time of trial. So in order to hire and use an expert witness at trial, a few things must be true. The expert must be qualified because of their education, skill, experience, and training or knowledge. The expert's specialized knowledge will help the trier of fact. That's the person, either the jury or the judge, who's going to determine the facts of the case. And then the expert witness is limited to the matters within their scope of specialized knowledge. So if you have a spine expert, you can't have that spine expert testifying as to how a car crash happened, because even though that expert is very knowledgeable about spines, that expert probably doesn't have the knowledge and experience to testify as to how a car crash happened. So expert in personal injury cases come in a lot of flavors. There's a bunch of them. A few common ones are medical specialists. That could be a treating physician. That could be an expert doctor hired to talk about a person's injuries resulting from an accident. There's also experts called accident reconstructionists. They can go in and talk about how an accident actually happened, the factors involved, forces, things like that. If it's a products liability case, you'll often see a manufacturing expert to talk about whether the product came off the assembly line different than other ones, or whether the product was designed defectively. And then you'll sometimes see life care planning experts, and what those are for is if you have a case where there's injuries that are not better, the person doesn't get better right away, but they're going to be continuing through their life, the life care planning experts will assess how a disabling condition or impairment impacts a person's ability to care for their needs in their daily activities. Now, also, you may have a voc rehab expert, and these experts talk about a person's ability to perform tasks that could earn an income, their work. So what this means is if you had somebody that was making this much money before an accident, but because of their injury, they can only make this much money, you're going to want a voc rehab expert to testify about that, so the person can essentially recover the difference in their income caused by the accident. So the downside to experts is they're necessary in many cases, and they cost thousands of dollars. To hire an expert to go through trial could cost tens of thousands in huge cases, potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars. But if you need them to prove your case, you need them to prove your case. If you happen to have a question about experts and you are in Nevada where I practice law, feel free to give me a call or drop me an email. We can talk about it.